and we're fighting to make sure that you get the care that you so richly earned. And today's legislation is one more promise that the Trump administration is keeping. And we've done a lot of promises, and we've kept them all. And this is another one for the veterans. With this funding bill, we've increased the VA's budget to the largest ever. We are delivering the resources needed to fully implement crucial VA reforms that, as you know, we've gotten. You know the reforms. We're going to go over them in a minute, but they are some reforms. And to deliver for our great veterans, just the way I said I would, constantly on the campaign trail. You backed me, and I back you. That's the way it works, right? That's the way it's supposed to work in life. And with our booming economy, which is now, I think we can easily say, the greatest economy maybe we've ever had in our country. Stock markets yesterday, and I believe they're up today, so that means today. But the stock markets yesterday hit the highest they've ever been in the history of our country. And we've broken the record now over 100 times. So we keep breaking it. And actually, we have a long way to go. There's tremendous potential. So with our booming economy, I'm also proud to report that the veterans' unemployment recently achieved its lowest level in more than 20 years. That means a lot of jobs are taking place. Last year, I also signed into law the landmark VA Accountability Act. You know all about that. And that was something that was very important to me because you couldn't do anything. You couldn't, if somebody was bad. You get a lot of great people, but you have some bad ones. You couldn't do anything. Now you can do it. So I want to thank the dedicated Veterans Affairs doctors, nurses, and staff members who join us. Now we're finally rewarding the many great people at the VA while also ensuring that those who mistreat our veterans. We had people that really mistreated our veterans. They are now being held accountable. That's why it's called the VA Accountability Act. And they are being held seriously accountable, right, Mr. Secretary? He's had a lot of fun. He's had a lot of fun. We take care of our good ones, and the others are held accountable, right? And there was no way you could hold them accountable. They could be sadists. You had some of them, too. Doesn't sound nice. They could be thieves. They could rob you blind. They could steal money, and you couldn't do anything about it. Now you can do whatever you want. Now you do what's right. And you have a secretary that's doing what's right. He's tough and he's smart. Cool. And I can tell you, this is always a good sign. General Mattis was not happy when I took him out of the Department of Defense. You know, we were going to have him for a short while, and then we said, you know, he's doing so good, we're going to keep him here. He wasn't happy, and that's usually a good sign, isn't it, Governor? When they're not, if they're happy, that's not a good sign. He wasn't happy. He's still not happy, but that's all right. But you're happy, right? In a few months, and a few months ago, I was very proud to sign into law another tremendous victory for our veterans. Maybe this is the one that we kept talking about and talking about. 48 years, they couldn't get it approved. Made so much sense. I used to talk about it because I thought I was this great guy that had this great vision. It's called VA Choice. And I said, you know, if you have lines where you can't see a doctor for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 12 days, 8 days, how about 1 day? No good. I said, I have an idea. Send them out to a private doctor. Got great doctors. And they'll be taken care of immediately. We'll pay the bill. I thought it was like this great idea. Well, they thought about it for 40 years. They couldn't get it passed. We got it passed. So we have now VA Choice. So now if a veteran can't get the care they need from the VA in a timely fashion, they have the right to go see a private doctor. Today, for the first time in American history, I am about to sign a bill that will fully and permanently give our great and cherished veterans choice So you don't have to wait in line for 18 days to take care of a simple. I mean, we had people waiting in line with a simple problem that by the time they saw the doctor, they were terminally ill. No more of that. If you have a line, you go see a doctor. You get yourself taken care of. We take care of it. Okay? Good.